One of the most beautiful places in southeast Alaska is Ford's Terror, named after a Navy crewman who in 1899 paddled a skiff into this tricky inlet at slack tide and spent 6 harrowing hours dodging blocks of ice, trying to avoid being swept into the maelstrom. The channel is narrow, with a sharp dogleg at its center. A magnificent waterfall marks the entrance to this gem. Transit through the inlet is recommended only at high water slack. This tidal gate opens every 12 hours. So any boat wishing to enter or leave Ford's Terror safely must comply with nature's schedule. The tidal range in Endicott Arm, to which this inlet connects, routinely exceeds 20 feet. At slack water, the inlet is calm, but current flows in excess of 12 knots create turbulence and standing waves at all other times. Two boats ahead of us give scale to our magnificent surroundings. Fleming 55, Mola Mola, joins us in the anchorage. At dawn, curtains of morning mist float across the jade-green water. We have long wished to observe the rapids when they are impassable. We run the tender the 4 miles down to the entrance with our drone, in the hope it will make our wish come true. We make a cautious survey of the entrance. We enter a tiny cove and anchor just beyond the grasp of the torrent.
Yeah.
Sneaky currents drive swirling clumps of kelp, which reach out, unraveling their tentacles as if to embrace and capture our tender. Captain Chris pilots the drone as it flies out of sight and around the bend above the roiling current. We recover the drone safely and bid farewell to the circulating kelp. All is absolute calm as we reflect on what we have seen and prepare to leave this magical place. My gaze lifts to unique and inspiring falls, which have lodged in my memory ever since I first observed them years ago. Now, our tiny drone, expertly piloted by Captain Chris, makes it possible to capture these amazing views. 1,000 feet above our heads, views that would be impossible to obtain by any other means. After a brief interlude on this exquisite spot, the tides determine our time of departure. We pass through the very same passage, which just 3 hours earlier has been the scene of such turmoil.